is time for a history lesson. Today we're going to go over the four major documents that form what we now know as the United States of America. I was watching a movie last night and they had asked somebody in the movie about the Bill of Rights and what it was. And the person in the movie had a hard time explaining what the Bill of Rights was. Now, although I know what those four documents are, I probably would have a little bit of trouble telling you what they were specifically also. And so I needed to dive in and get curious and find out some more information about those documents and kind of organize them. And I wanted to bring that research to you so maybe you have a better understanding as well. So those four documents are the Declaration of Independence, the Articles of Confederation, the United States Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. So we're going to start off with an easy one, the Declaration of Independence, which was created in 1776. And the purpose of the Declaration of Independence was to form a new nation. You guessed it, the United States of America. The Declaration of Independence was written to actually declare independence from Britain, who at that time was in control of the United States. A neat fact you might not know is that on July 2nd, 1776, is when the Declaration of Independence was actually voted on and accepted. But it wasn't actually ratified until July 4th, and that's why we celebrate Independence Day on July 4th in the United States of America. So next up, we have the Articles of Confederation, which were actually created the year after the Declaration of Independence in 1777. Now that we had declared independence from Britain, we needed to have rules and regulations between our own territories and then also between us and working with Europe, which was more civilized at that time than the United States of America. Something that's pretty interesting is that 1777 is when the Articles of Confederation were created, but it wasn't actually officially ratified and accepted until 1781. It took almost 5 years for that to come into effect. So 6 years go by, and now we have the need for the United States Constitution. In 1787, there were a lot of people rebelling against the idea of the Articles of Confederation. A lot of people didn't think it was necessary for the government to have that much power. The government, however, felt that they were too weak and there wasn't enough structure. So the Constitution was written in order to create a framework for the government that we now know today. It was essentially the supreme law for the United States of America. So on May 25th, 1787, the Constitutional Convention was held, which went on for 4 months. And that's where the United States Constitution was written. Now, it wasn't actually accepted until 1789. Now, in the same year that the Constitution was accepted, the Bill of Rights was formed. The Bill of Rights is actually the first 10 amendments to that Constitution. Now imagine they wrote a Constitution and the same year it was accepted, they need to put in 10 amendments. They messed up. It was created to address major concerns that anti-federalists or protesters had with the current Constitution. It added specific guarantees of personal freedoms and rights for the common man and clear limitations on the government's power. It was created in 1789, and it was actually ratified and accepted by 1791. I hope this gives you a better understanding of the four major legal documents that form the United States of America as we know it today. And if someone asks you what the Bill of Rights are, now you know the answer. Thanks for watching.